Michael and Anna Scieszka, who came from Poland. So Scieszka is a Polish word. Who was the knucklehead who left his bike out in the rain? That was Tom. Or he would say, who was the knucklehead who was practicing his tennis against the aluminum siding, which made a bunch of little holes in it? Or my favorite one is he said, who was the knucklehead who put the army man in the toaster? That was Jim. Because you know those little green army men with the guns? So Jim wanted to aim his gun differently. So he thought if he heated it up, he could bend the gun a little. So he put it in the toaster and he put it down. And the whole thing just melted. And then our toast always tasted like green army man. For like the next year or 2 or 3 or 4. Are you sure?
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong, please blame someone else. Oh, I know what you can say. You can say Jackie Woodson did it. Because I heard she's coming. It's what you're going to have to look at if you're a writer. You'll have to be tough. You will have to face the blank page. I know, it's terrible. And I know you might have even seen it, like maybe last night. But it's kind of a hard thing if you're going to be a writer. And in fact, all the books in this room started out looking like this. So you're the one who has to do all the work. That's the terrible news about being a writer. It's really hard. And in fact,
Ms. Bolin asked me if I could think of some authors that would be good to come and talk to you about community. It was really a very easy choice for me, provided both authors were available. John spoke to you yesterday in his John way, and there is truly nobody funnier, I think, on the face of the earth than John Scieszka, and it's in his writing and it's in everything. And Jacqueline happens to live 3 blocks away from John Scieszka, and they happen to be friends. And they happen to have the same kind of respect for the kids that they write for. And Jacqueline's writing is so completely different from John's and so equally magical and compelling and wonderful and respectful of all of you. I actually jotted this down when I was thinking it through. I had remembered seeing a quote that Jacqueline gave in an interview some time ago, not all that long ago. She wrote, I wanted to write about communities that were familiar to me and people that were familiar to me. I wanted to write about communities of color. I wanted to write about girls. It was a longer quote, but those were the words that sort of stuck with me, and it was just an easy decision. And when Jacqueline said she was available, I thought, well, let's go with it. Jacqueline's books are award-winning and fabulous and legendary. I don't know which ones you've heard of, but I'm going to give you a quick list of a few, and just know that there are so many more, so I encourage you to go and take a look. She's got picture books, she's got novels, she's got everything. Among my favorite picture books are Snow Way and The Other Side. Among my favorite YA books of all time, YA being young adult, After Tupac and Dee Foster, one of my favorite books ever. Miracles Boys, Feathers, Locomotion, the Maison series, Maison being the protagonist in this wonderful, wonderful series. Really writing for you guys. So without further ado, the wonderful Jacqueline Woodson.